Well, he has always spoken bad about me, and I also speak my own mind about him. But I have my own very proofs. Was he not a minister under Obasanjo administration? What happened between Obasanjo and Atiku? Was he not a minister at that very time? What happened? So it's going to be the same thing. If you see any discord between President Tinubu and Shetima, it's going to be the same person that will plan that discord. If you see any discord between the president and his members of the cabinet, it's going to be the same person. If you see any discord between the president and the state governors, he's still going to be the same person. He has that history and that track record. And I am saying this is not a prophecy, but it's a proven fact that has happened. So, and a leopard never changes its skin. So for that, I'm saying they have brought in a serpent in their government, and they are going to pay a price for it. He has no permanent loyalty. He is a man who, fair weather person who is going to be with you. The same person who has sung the praises of Obasanjo. When Obasanjo was out of power, he turned against him. The same person who for 8 years has been singing the praises of Buhari. The moment Buhari was out of power, he simply abandoned him. So it's going to happen with Tinubu. But I know that as far as President Tinubu is concerned, he has been an old horse in the struggle and been in trenches. Perhaps it's going to be his own time to have his own share of the venom of the same person I'm talking about. So I'm not talking about him because of what is happening between me and him over the years, but I have my proven facts, and they will come to see. He is not going to, whatever ministry you kept him, is not going to stay there. He's going to prognose into the activities of all others and also try to get the ears of the president and sow the seed of discord. If you see any problem between Kashmir Shettima and Tinubu, it's going to be the same person that will plant it. And mark this word, if you see any problem between Tinubu and any other person in the cabinet, it's going to be the same person. He has that history. So I am not saying it because of my own view, but the history has always been there for anybody to see. So to me, all I will say is to President Tinubu, whoever you appoint to office, let it not be like the Buhari administration where you are appointed into office and given a certificate of 8 years. If a person failed to live up to expectation, do not waste time in replacing him with someone.
Hello and welcome to the channel. Recall that the immediate past governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, lost a court case against his political rival and former federal lawmaker, Senator Shehu Oseni. It was gathered that a Kaduna High Court dismissed a defamation suit filed by El-Rufai against Oseni. In the suit filed in 2018, the former governor had sought 2 billion naira in damages over comments credited to the former lawmaker, which he said are totally false and injurious to his person in the eyes of the public. El-Rufai alleged that Oseni defamed him by referring to him as a drunk, loose cannon, and an embarrassment to President Muhammadu Buhari. However, Justice H.A.L. Balogun in his ruling dismissed the suit by El-Rufai, describing it as an abuse of court processes. This is after Oseni's lawyer, Kimi Livingstone Appa, drew the attention of the court to the fact that the former governor filed the same case in 4 different courts in Kaduna and dismissed the case. Speaking to newsmen after the court case, Appa said the ruling is a victory for democracy and freedom of expression. Reacting to the development, Senator Oseni appeared satisfied with the way the suit ended. Sharing a publication of the news story via his Twitter account, he simply wrote, "To Allah be the glory." The Forum for Transparency and Accountability in Governance and Advocacy Group has cautioned President Bola Ahmed Tinubu against appointing any politicians with pending fraud allegations in his administration, even if they claim party loyalty. The group's convener, Dr. Bala Musa Mustafa, Secretary General, Mr. Noel Malama, and Director of Publicity, Nafisa Ahmed Jika, jointly issued a statement. They urged President Tinubu to exercise caution and avoid appointing politicians with questionable reputations. The group singled out Malam Nasir El-Rufai, former governor of Kaduna State, advising that he should be kept away from the corridors of power. El Rufai is currently facing trial for alleged embezzlement of 32 billion naira from the sales of federal government houses between 2005 and 2007 during his tenure as the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. The group referred to a 2019 ruling by Justice Binta Yanko of the Federal High Court. She had asserted that El Rufai could not prevent the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) from investigating and prosecuting him over the fraud allegations. The group encouraged the EFCC to resume El Rufai's prosecution, which was put on hold when he assumed office as governor in May 2015 due to the immunity of the office. They cited a damning audit reports by Akintola Williams Deloitte and Aminu Ibrahim and Co., which indicated that the 32 billion naira proceeds from the sale of federal government houses were missing. The group emphasized in their statement, any government that prides itself on probity and accountability should not be seen to patronize the likes of the former governor of Kaduna State. They hope President Tinubu will respond correctly on the El Rufai issue, and they urged him not to force Nigerians to protest before taking appropriate action. The group concluded by urging the EFCC and other anti-corruption agencies to diligently prosecute both former and current public officers with pending cases. They expressed concern that failure to do so could be interpreted as selective prosecution of corrupt government officials. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, indications have emerged that the immediate past governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El Rufai, will be appointed as the Minister of Power by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. A presidency source revealed that the list would have El Rufai, a former FCT minister, as Minister of Power. The source further revealed that El Rufai has begun to meet some experts he wants to work with to fix the power problem. It's a take-home the Tinubu administration wants. He said El Rufai's appointment was to enable him to bring his managerial skill like he did in Abuja to bear on the administration. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.